anu siapa namanya Nasar. Fan Gunawan.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. The action has already started. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work rate, and that will be a standout for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
He's got away. White puts them all in, and he's taking no chances there. And here's Nunez.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Not the most convincing of passes. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And here's Nunez. And a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bernardo Silva.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Diogo Jota. Wilshere.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Bernardo Silva gets into a good position. Deftly away. And Bernardo Silva! Oh, that was no routine save.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, Felix is there and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Nunez. And he's being shifted off it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Torres. And he comes up trumps again.
Fernando Torres, really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Joao Felix. Driving forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's an imaginative pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Torres. Can he get it through? Distributed tidily. Shot, tries a shot! There's a goal! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Now it's Torres. Back they go. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And that could set him on his way.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Security
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Now, can they get him away? And the shot! He's got a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Saliba and Guardiola. Foden. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Shoots! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Smoothly does it. And it's Rice. And here's Foden.
Kamu nggak semua? Masih arahin situ ah? Hah? Mau dia patung. Kalau beli yang nggak tajam, meja ya kan? Beneran lah.
So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And already we're underway here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Stood up well to him there. Played into space. Played into space out wide. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Diogo Jota. Pressure coming in from all directions. Rice touches it back. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. In with the challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Diogo Jota. Foden.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
That's good vision. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! It's there! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 10.
Ipswich have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And he has been fouled there. Rice. Rodri. Now, can they get him away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's managed to get rid. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what has happened here? Park Ji-sung. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Haaland. And the finish! And it's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Ipswich look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Sabinho. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, well played, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position, and it's played in here. Park Ji-sung! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Park Ji-sung duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Park Ji-sung! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Joao Felix.
2 added minutes has been
Ji-sung.
indicated.
Gravenberg. Probing pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the counter is on. And the first half is done. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
And the action is back underway. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Adams. Vardiol. And it's Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Foden. Shot could be on. Real chance! They've scored! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
So is this the start of a comeback? Savinho. Joao Felix. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is through here. And it's Rice. And here's Foden. Strokes it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And that should get the job done. Gravenberg. Savinho. Adams. Out to the right.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
That has been cut short.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Out of play for a goal kick. Can he get it through? And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Joao Felix. Rice. Now it's Joao Felix. Well-timed, excellent interception. Park Ji-sung. Could move up a gear here. That's a shade optimistic. Well, they could break here. Foden. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Park Ji-sung. And that is as far as they're going to go. Park Ji-sung. He's going to be disappointed with that. Savinho. Joao Felix. Nice physical challenge. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball. That's been cut out, well played. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And it's Salah. Rice. Now Foden. Park Ji-sung, given the lift of his goal. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Jota. Rice. Foden. And here's Jota. Lovely. There's the shot! And he's found the net! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Substitution on the field. Number 13.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
João Felix.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely
Coming on
gung-ho.
the field. Number 5. Erling Haaland. Number 7.
Rice.
Son Heung-min. Number 20. Bernardo Silva. Number 17.
Savinho.
De Bruyne. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, delightful ball. He's dealt with that really well.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Mohamed Salah. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Rice. Looking to play and it shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
De Bruyne with the short one.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
It's a pretty loose pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good-looking ball. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Madsen. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And here's Haaland. And this is Son Heung-min. He's having a shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have...
Apa? Apa nih? Terus? Anak itu ini nggak standby tuh. Ya nggak standby ya, maksudnya nggak sampai malam ya. Iya kan, nggak sampai malam intinya.
And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Another episode of this age-old tale, uncompromising conflict. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy Pedro Neto is a real footballing thoroughbred, Peter, and I'm a huge fan of his direct style. There's a genuine intensity and aggression in everything he does, but that doesn't seem to diminish his creative output at all. He goes for it every time.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bruno Fernandes. Zubimendi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shot at goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Thinks about the shot. Haaland. Foden. Mount. First quarter of an hour gone. Gets to show off his quick feet. And it's Mount. Now it's Diogo Jota. Jota! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this group.
Matches Cunha! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Threads one in. Oh, well played.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mohamed Salah is in a really good position out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Nice looking ball. And he's there to belt it away. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Pedro Neto. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. He's under a lot of pressure there. Gives it back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pedro Neto will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ruben Dias is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rice. Matheus Cunha. And it's Rice. Now Saliba. Vardiol has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Mount.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. This is their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Matheus Cunha. And here's Mohamed Salah. And it's Rice. 5 minutes till the break. Oh, what a... Is having a shot! Yes! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely spread. Matheus Cunha. Mount. Passes short and sharp. And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby.
During the match at all times.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 13. Diogo
Manchester
Jota.
United get the
Number
second half
11,
going.
João Felix.
Muscular approach does pay off here.
Number 7,
It's a good run down the right.
Number 5, Erling Haaland.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. He's been doing ever so well, just reacting faster.
Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Zubimendi. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries a shot! That's got him rattled. Vardiol is there to clear. Ferdinand. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Now it's Haaland. Haaland. It's a good spell of possession, this. Pedro Neto. Has a look and plays it forward. And he was quick to react. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes. Stones. Tries to play it through. Mount. Now Salah. Aims beyond the defence. He's through here. Oh, that's fabulous. Stones. Oh, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Just eases him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes does really well to win the ball there. Played into space. Haaland. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Elects to cross, and that has been cleared. Matheus Cunha. Well, that is one way to stop him. And this is Mohamed Salah. Good take, and is he in? That's the keeper's ball. And that has left him in a heap. Played out to the right. And it's Mount. Oh, nice touch. Stones did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Mount. Rice. Closing in on goal. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Mason Mount. Number 22, Matheus Cunha. Coming on the field, number 47, Phil Foden.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that.
Savinho.
Oh, sweet feet. Hazard going face to face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
And it's Reinders.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for a run-up. Hazard receives it in a wide position, climbs up big! And somehow he managed to miss it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Savinho. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, this looks sharp.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Rosicky. Savinho. He rises! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
2 added minutes has been
Zubimendi
indicated.
wins the duel this time. Confirmation that there will be 2-minute stoppage time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away. And that will be the final act. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts. Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Tony is having a shot! Yes, it's in! The ideal start!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
That's tidy. Szoboszlai going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, such a clever touch. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Szoboszlai! Oh, that was no routine save.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Not a lot we need to say about that. Well, what a waste that one is. It's not an especially good pass, that. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mount. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well measured. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Mohamed Salah. There's the crossfield ball. Rooney. And it's Porro. And Adams. Adams pokes it out wide. He's chosen to go back. Zubimendi. And it's Rice. And this is Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Arsenal have their second corner now. Big chance! Oh, that is very close.
Van Nistelrooy brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Zubimendi. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Irwin. Szoboszlai. Zubimendi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Mount looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Adams tries to clear. He's on it. Can he get away? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And it's Porro. Rice. Irwin. And it's Zubimendi. And he's forced to go back. For Rice. Saliba.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Adams. Pedro Porro. Now Saliba. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Caresses it through. Could move up a gear here. Saliba. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Vardiol. Oh no, what has happened here? Look at this. Van Nistelrooy! Saliba gets it away. Arsenal have their third corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Corner number 4 coming up here. And it's hoisted clear. Irwin.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Saliba. Pedro Porro tries a cross. Now, can they get him away? And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Adam Subimendi. Played back. Great vision. Shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
And Nistelrooy clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They're up to 5 corners now. Opts to play it back. He's going for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Zubimendi is offering a wry smile there.
Corner count is rising. That's 6. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now that... Oh no, this does not look good. Rice. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Rooney. Oh, no joy this time. Somewhat off target, and he's in on goal! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Still just a single goal between the sides. That has been slung wide. Just about up to the hour now. Adams. Pedro Porro. It's a pretty loose pass. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Saliba. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Diogo Jota.
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
João Felix.
Irwin.
Number 19, Mason Mount. Number 47.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Coming on the field.
Little pass back. Now Saliba. And it's Porro.
Erling Haaland. Number 20, Bernardo Silva.
And he's had a hit!
Number 17, De Bruyne.
Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And he's taking no chances there. That is good strength. Szoboszlai. Lovely feet. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Neatly clipped into space. He's in space and looking for options. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Bernardo Silva taking charge of the dead ball. Looking to widen the gap even further here. And he welcomes it in. Looking to play him in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rice. Can he get it through? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bernardo Silva will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Adams. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Rooney. Rice. Spread it left. Here's the return pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He's looking wide. And he's being shifted off it.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And this is Mohamed Salah. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 41.
So, time for changes
Right.
on both sides, actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Casemiro.
In towards the back stick,
Substitution in progress.
and he's managed to get rid. Pinches it off him. And he's quick to get it clear again. And that's that.
And we'd like to
Perfect
inform you
result,
that the latest
perfect
travel
outcome,
information is
a
now
test. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever play the game.
Patrick Vieira, the pillar of strength.
Yeah, aggression, hard tackling, they're the foundations of his game, but he can turn defence into it.
That's rather hopeful. Opts to play it back. Played out towards the right wing. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. Salah plays it in. That'll be a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. No, that's been intercepted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Caicedo. And it's Yaya Toure. Looking to play him in. Oh, super. And a chance! Oh, it's gone in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Yeah.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Good ball over the top. And he's there to belt it away. Caicedo is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Lovely, now then. In he goes again! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Ipswich grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. That's a cute ball. Nicely worked. Cleared without complication. Savinho. Foden. And they can counter here. And it's Son Heung-min. Rice. Probing pass. Good ball over the top. Here's Haaland. And the shot! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Number 18.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Tries to play it through. Saliba. And the counter is on. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Foden. Closing in on goal. Foden! Caicedo. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Here's Vieira. Savinho. Son Heung-min in acres of space out wide. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's... And again! Ferdinand gets it clear. Well, they've got it again. And it's Salah. Out to the right. Foden. And it's Rice. And here's the chance to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. Caicedo. Aimed beyond the defence.
Has been indicated.
Great vision. Now it's Son Heung-min. And it's Salah. Looking for options for movement. And smartly reclaimed. Mohamed Salah. Big chance! That's another chance! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have! And we hit half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a yellow t-shirt kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution in progress.
Ipswich kick off the second half. McAllister. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good read, needed to be. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Haaland.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Timber. Timber tries making a foray down the right. Adams does really well to win the ball there. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Saliba proves too strong, too smart. And he's forced to go back. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Knocks it out wide. He's being urged to shoot. And he's picked it up out wide. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, good spread. Son Heung-min played back into the centre. Rice. Ipswich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And here's Foden, and here's Jota.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Savinho. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the pass is intercepted. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
McAllister has a look and plays it forward. And he's there to get it away. Rice. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Salah. Makaleli. Nicely weighted ball. And that was very necessary. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
substitution on the field.
Corner number 2 then.
Mohamed Salah. Number 13, Diogo Jota. Number
Punched
47,
away.
Phil Foden. Number 26,
Now the ball in.
Savinho.
Guardiola
Number
attempts a
41.
clearance.
Rice.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Number 5, Erling Haaland. Number 17,
Now it's Joao
De
Felix.
Bruyne. Number
It's been
20,
slipped through. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Yes, it's in! And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 17,
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Kevin De Bruyne.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit.
And here's Joao Felix. And here's De Bruyne. Now it's Joao Felix. And here's Son Heung-min. Saliba wins the duel this time. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was... Real chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
This is quite a battle.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Suarez gets a foot in here. Makaleli.
There will be 3
That
minutes
looks a decent
at
ball.
time.
McAllister. McAllister's cross. That has been knocked clear. De Bruyne. So what can they make of this? Distributed tidily. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Joao Felix. Oh, that was vital. He can get that clear. Played out to the right. Serves up a cross. Czech claims it. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Rodri. Rodri cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he welcomes it in. That defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Rodri just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And he is going into that little black book. Haaland. No, no way through. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Searching pass he's played there, and that is expertly dealt with. That has not gone well. Now it's Joao Felix. Nice looking ball. Vardiol makes the interception. Now it's Joao Felix. Rodri. And it's Rooney. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rodri. Joao Felix. Bernardo Silva takes control of it and he's on the move. And that interception. Extra time reaches half-time.
And now I'd just like to read
Both
out
teams
our
have run
10
themselves
members
into
who
the
are
ground out there.
celebrating
Does
birthdays today.
anyone have one last moment of magic in them?
Substitution on the field. Number 16, Rodri.
And we're off
Coming
for
on
the
field
final time.
is number 10.
It has been a
Wilshere.
slugfest.
Substitution.
Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Oh, Red, nice interception. Nicely spread. Looking for the run. Haaland. That's a simple one for the keeper. Rodri. Now it's Rooney. Wilshere, very much a man of this moment. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Played into space. Cross needs to be good. And that has been cleared.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Looking to go deep. That's a decent clearance. Now, what about a counter-attack? Wilshere. Oh, easy pickings there. Could move up a gear here. And it's McAllister. And this is Rooney. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! What? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. But And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can
and
turn
welcome to
either way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Pickford, his is the name on everybody's lips. Hardly a surprise when you're making your 500th appearance. Quite something, Jim Beglin.
Well, he's a special professional who's done a sterling job to keep himself at the top of his game for oh so long. His durability and his mental strength have...
Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Mount. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here, he had to go backwards.
And here's Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot! Caicedo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rice. McAllister. Now Timber. And he's being shifted off it. Timber is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Now it's Son Heung-min, and it's Mount. Rice. Foden. Yaya Toure. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Foden is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rice. Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Caicedo. Saliba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Haaland! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Tries to pass it through. Mohamed Salah. And it's made its way to him. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yaya Toure. This might spell... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Ipswich are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Timber. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mount. Now Foden. Salah. And it's Rice. Toure has given away a free kick. Gives it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
It's Son Heung-min! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And this is Son Heung-min. Ipswich are looking to go forward now. Guardiol promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Jota. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's gone for goal! Sensational from Haaland! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're at it again in double quick time. It looked as though he'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Well, the angle wasn't good, and neither was the keeper. He scored then when he had no right to.
Ipswich find a position of real strength now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Adams. And there's the end of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Adams. Guardiol. That's Mount.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Adams. And it's Rodri. Now Saliba. Guardiol. Stood up well to him there. Haaland. And it's Salah. Saliba. Van Dijk. Played back to the goalkeeper. He's had it taken off him. And it's McAllister. Ipswich appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Adams. Rodri. Rice. We expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Well, there's the clearance. Ball's gone out of play. Into the last quarter of an hour. McAllister engages and forces him off the ball.
McAllister really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rodri.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
And Guardiol. Mount.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Rice. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Saliba. Rodri. Adams. Now Saliba. Guardiol. And it's Mount. Mohamed Salah. Foden. And Guardiol. And it's Rice. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Rice. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. And already we're underway here. Haaland! Haaland! Goal! Arsenal! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So, a breakthrough already.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Salah. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Foden deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
They've played it short. That is lovely. Here's a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Guardiola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. There's the shot! Yes! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he shoots! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Arsenal take the lead. He's being urged to shoot, and the shot's on here. Buketia.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's found a way through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been clubbed away. What a throw in. Oh, outsmarting him this time. It's going to be another throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Mount. Now it's Diogo Jota. Here's Diogo Jota. Rice. Now Foden. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. Mitoma, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Rice. And a chance! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?